Ooh, okay. We microed through our first ley line, got some practice with it. We're down one sealed boon overall, and we've bargained at an inopportune time. Lessons have been learned. And I just realized that I could have played my... I think I had two temples? I might have had two temples. I might have only had one. You get 10 extra points at the end of every level for every temple that you've played. Sacred Rocks or this one. Okay, so it doesn't really matter that we're getting like the... Oh, but it's a terrace here, and I would want a terrace to be able to build on the ley lines better. It's fine. Harbors have a long range. They can be placed along the coastline. They can be faced inward with water platforms if I need to. Brewing pack, good, because I did not want a seaweed farm pack. Now the sacred rocks, we're going to want to... This one's easy to break. This one is easy to break. This one is very easy to break. This one is a little bit more difficult and out of the way. Even though my hermitages and parks could scale more of my hop fields, I'm fine with having this be my hop field area. A tavern would want to be down here, so then where would I want to build my city center? I think my city center has to go in the center here. Like, it just makes the most sense. I could play a couple of cliff houses on the edges or masons here. I think it's going to be masons. To then play a plateau to make more buildable area down here or on the corners. Let me stop thinking too much and just play hop fields down. Because this is one of the easy runs. I just get to play buildings in locations that are going to give me enough points to finish the level, which, hold on, let me write this down. I just finished Island 6, and that was... It was 5 boons plus the last 2 for 7 total. And then this one is 6 boons around the edges. Island 7, 4, 8 total because of the 2 post-game boons. It's so weird seeing you can place a seaweed farm all the way up here. Again, I could face them inward for an extra 3 points, but that's not going to be worth it. I could backtrack this a bit to get it in range. No, not even. Okay. And docks and harbors are like, it's way too early to place them. There's a lot of fish in this area. They're not going to be beside houses, but I could get them beside all of my fishers, all of my lighthouses. That would mean that I would want my seaweed farms in this area, but not like over here. I could place them in this gap right here, because then there's a lot of buildable space both ahead and behind them. And then what? See, I guess, okay, let me just play down the seaweed farms in quickly. I don't need to think about exactly where they need to go. Then the docks can go, where is it? You need seaweed farms themselves or the seaweed fields? You need the seaweed farms, but you've got a much larger radius. Oh, and that's 30 points. I think I just take that early. Yep. I have to take the city pack. It's fine. It's not the worst thing in the world. A city center to start cracking 2 rocks is fine by me. That means that none of my buildings are going to be around the sacred rocks, but I don't exactly want that. I'd rather... Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Put a brewery down over here to get close to enough points. Yeah, like this should be good. And then I get like 3 or 4 more hop fields in here, 1 more on this side, and that should be enough to crack this sacred rock. We need to play something for points. I don't exactly want to do a seaweed field here. Guess I can do it on the far outskirts on this side, because I'm planning on playing a seaweed farm there. We're really hoping to draw a seaweed farm here. We don't see it, we only see houses. This is going to be a rough round. Here's fine. Houses over here are actually better than playing them beside the city center, and I want to scale the city center with some like other buildings around it, so I'll start playing houses here. Crack the sacred rock, maybe? Maybe. See if a lumberjack in any of the locations so far is good. It's 10 over here. That's a lot over here. It might mess up my plateau placement, which gets really scary though. Yeah, I don't want to place that down yet. I'll play my last 3 houses over here to get enough points to move on. Okay, a lighthouse for sure, because we've already got our, what is it, dock set up? Oh, that's bad, because I've got my houses nearby already, and the lighthouse doesn't like them. And we can't get any, like, vantage points to get a lot of points either. We could maybe... We do get in range of that seaweed farm. Is this better? It's 40. This is going to be better in the future when there's more fishers around. Or fishers like being beside the lighthouse, actually. So I do want to play it at the central location first. It sucks that I'm not starting to, like, or continuing to crack this sacred rock here. It's so close to giving me the 40 bonus points. And that's not enough to progress either. Okay, fine. I'll play another house. Farming pack is great for one of these statues. I'll do this one down here. And look at that. We don't have to deal with bargain anymore. You can play this a little bit higher if necessary. You can play this one a bit higher if necessary. I think that's too high now. Yep. Okay, let's undo that and place it elsewhere. This works. And then I start building along this line. Hold on. I need to make sure that this is lined up properly. It's going to be hard to... Okay. It's sunk into the ground. I'm fine with that placement. Next on the chopping block, I need to... Can I crack this rock by playing... Yeah, just one lumberjack. Or with just one house. And that's 40 points. That gets me to the next building pack, and then some extra. Let's take masons first. Don't like cliff houses. Down. Good, and you lock to this grid, not to that grid. What's next? We could play a mason in this area to scale a future city center that's going to go down, or temples, stuff like that. I'm not going to need help breaking this rock. It's already almost there. I'll play it on this side instead. That takes up a lot of space from where cliff houses could go, though. So I don't know if it's worth it. I think a mason over here is still just better. If I play it too far to the outside, I can play more masons on one, but it will stop plateau positions. I think I'm fine with it stopping plateau positions. If I play a mill, I crack the rock right away. I don't think I want to, though. Man, I'm really hurting on, like, I just need one more seaweed farm, and I can place all of these for their points. Okay, sure. Let me play a mill here. Get some more early game points. Next. Shaman. Hey, look at that. The seaweed farm that the seaweed farm that we were looking for. That's fine. If I put it in the other direction, no, that's not any better. Now look at how much buildable space there is between these two guys. That's in range of both of them. Okay, that should Tetris back into the position that it needs to be. Yep. That's fine. Look at that. We've played 5 seaweed fields, and there's still space for more that are going to be beside each other. Fountain. Don't want to take cliff house packs for as long as we can. We've got one of our boons. Add wall platform or cliff house. Wall platform here could actually be really nice to get, like, a double buildings beside 2 city centers. I'll do that. So, like, playing it right here. But put a bunch of mansions down below, put a bunch of mansions up top. I just wish that my city center would have been moved over a bit further. I could maybe play it on this one then. I played on this one instead. Which means that I can only play another mason on this edge. None of the others. Because the wall platform needs some amount of space on the wall itself to be placeable. So then I could play a mason over here, but then... Okay, if my plan is to play a wall platform over here, that's more conducive to mansions than it is to houses. I guess the houses could be on the edges. I'm thinking too far down the rabbit hole. Let me just play the wall platform early. I can get mansions stuffed underneath there if I need to, right? Let me double check that a mansion can fit. A mansion cannot fit. We might have to choose another one of these stumps to build off of. I might just have to find a location where I can build it higher. Is that as high as it can go? That is feeling as high as it can go. And it's still not enough. Okay. So then that means that it has to be built off of this side. It could also be built off this side instead. Which one does have more buildable space next to the city center? This is not going to have as much space for mansions. This is. Let me place one down so that I can know like what the height limit is. So then right there, I don't want the wall platform to go into the city center. That might stop some of my buildings from being placeable. So right there. Then we start building from this corner out. Do this. Let me just change that actually. Here, and then here, and then we should have one more, building that can fit in beside the city center too. Great, 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 great. That guy's not gonna be able to get close enough ever. It's close enough to the wall platform above it, but I should start building from like back here out. Playing a few mansions at lower point totals. I guess I could play them quite easily. I've got like full range to look underneath this building from like all angles. Hold on, that's not a good placement for one of the small guys. It's better being played close to the city center. I guess it needs to be in range of the wall platform as well. Let's do it there. Then that works as a placement. This works as a placement. Can I squeak this guy down onto the edge? I can't. Good enough for me. Good enough for me. I don't need the placements underneath this wall platform to be perfect. Can't remember what space I've taken up down here, so I think this should fit. Come on, at some point you have to fit, right? Maybe it is a little bit too far forward. Whatever. We've got a new building pack. More harbors. Let's get some of our seaweed farms and fields down. Really hope this doesn't mess with the rest of the setup. Yeah, that still fits. Let's place it. Yeah, here doesn't look like, what is it? Any bigger seaweed farms can fit. Quirks. Okay, so now we have so many points that I shouldn't be worried about, what is it, placement as much anymore. Fountain. Can I fit a fountain underneath there? Nope, it would have to be up top, but I don't think any mansions can reach the city center anymore, so this is fine. If I play one down here, I might have the ability to play one up here at the end. No, let me play one over here instead. I now have the ability to play one down here, question mark? 34 isn't bad. Alright, so no plateau is going down on this section, which I don't think it would anyways, because it would be covered, some of its buildable space would be covered by this wall platform. So now the plateaus that I'm thinking of are going to be, yeah, here and there, but I should be getting some more masons up before that happens. You go down, and I'll wait on city centers as well. Let's see if there's any other buildings that I can place easily. You? 50 points ain't bad. Fine, 48's fine. We now have the option for 23-point fissures out here and 25-point fissures out here. So let me start playing ones that are close first. I guess it doesn't exactly matter. And then 25 here. And docks want to be in range of the fissures. I guess I should have played these guys before the fissures. Yeah, it's not going to be out of range of this other harbor. I'm fine playing both of them beside each other. And extending out to hit the next fish. We've got 2 building packs. Yeah, we've now scaled to the point where we can play willy-nilly. Level up or neighborly. I'll save level up for a more difficult situation. Neighborly's fine. Huts. You're not going to be played beside the fishers in this level. Oh, come on, it doesn't hit all 3 of them. It doesn't hit all 3 of them. It is so close to, but it's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. More wheat fields. I could play a second brewery up here to get enough points necessary. Sure. Or to help get enough points necessary. Parks. Any good locations for them? Up here, I guess? I like a 48-point plateau. That's a bad location for a house. Let's try that again. Where is it? There. That's fine. That's fine. Really, you don't? Okay, there we go. Now you fit. Hold on. I like that square house right here. It fits. Oh, it does. Nice. And I didn't build this plateau flush enough, I guess. Hey, I can sneak it in though. Fine by me. Take a circus. There's enough space for a circus back here, right? There is. It's 24 points. I mean, it's better than most of the circuses, honestly. City center. We wanted to play another one close by, but like I think that ship has sailed. We'll save it for later. What's this boon? Sealed boon? We take it. Do I have a neighborly? I think yes. The aviary for the free 125 points. Love this building after you get it scaled. It's just no thought. I'll send. Sure. Come on, show me a hop field so I can pop this guy. Let's just do that. That's good enough. Mountain Shrine would be great on this level if I had a terrace in the center, but like there's just not enough range to make it worthwhile. Right? Yeah, no. Okay. What buildings am I playing next? Just a bunch of mansions over here? And they scale well off of the sacred rocks. Don't think I'm getting any more than that though. Warehouse. Don't want to play it that close. This is fine. We can maybe get a market in here later on. Let's get some of our fishers down, actually. And hold on, that warehouse is going to be better beside all the docks. Yeah. Okay. That might be in range of one of the docks. It's probably not. You 21 points? Sure. Now, I could be playing these guys further away for more points, but if I play them close, then that means that the docks and the harbors are going to scale more off of the fishers. Market? Can I get that? No. not worth it nearby here, but it is over here. Okay, good to know. Kind of like tempted to just play it now, because like I always play this too late, or I've boxed out like a good position for it. Let me just play a mill for its points. I could play a neighborly actually. Woohoo! Less thinking. Hey, there's that hop field that I was waiting for. What do we see in the boon pack? Terrace or cliff house? Terrace will be saved for a ley line. I'll take 4 cliff houses to remove it from the pack. Well, that's where singletons win. And this is what I was talking about. All the fissures being placed by here now scales this stock more than it would otherwise. And the houses here have been helping out more than I've thought too. We'll take the temple so that I can play it even if it's in a bad location, like straight up right now. I don't care if it's played now or if it's in the future, just so that I get the extra 10 bonus points and I don't forget about it like last time. Okay, the Hermitage would go... There's no good spot for it currently. We're here. It's not in range of enough hops fields. We'll do this before I place any more city buildings over here. Precious metal mine, where was it? It's over here. Guess I could play a city center down here and then start playing some, what is it? Mansions off of a wall platform in this direction. Get a jeweler spot set up. A 20 point bounce is enough. Whatever. I don't need to think about these buildings. I'm already so close to finishing the level. I think now is the time to play the fortune teller. I have 5 shamans? What? Sure. There's definitely going to be better places than 11 points. Yeah, like down here. Any other flowers for me? Good enough. I'll play a warehouse down here early. And then I'll play my fortune teller after opening up this pack. I'm gonna whisper demolish. I'd rather have wisp earlier when it matters more. Oh, I should have saved demolish for what is it, a ley line level. My bad. Let's get some mansions down first to make this easier on me. I can play them quicker that way. You don't fit like that? Really? Let's go like this, I guess. And then, yeah, I'll play my wall platform from here. There we go. Where are all my mansions? There they are. Really, you don't fit? Ah, I thought I got close enough with that corner piece. Okay. Just means that that's all dead space now. And the stuff on the right-hand side, too. Oh, this is a terrible wall platform. Hey, it doesn't matter. I don't need to be stressing about it. Sure, let's start placing some houses down here. They'll get us a lot of points. These are both bad boons to take for right now, but it's fine. We'll just grab level up. Still don't have anything that I can use it with in the super secret strategy that I'm going to unveil later on into the game. Plateau down here could be good for houses. Plateau, if it goes here, could be good for houses. Nice. Wait, it's good for mansions. Keep more in there. Okay, what are some high-scoring buildings that I can just play to get me to the end of the game? The tavern is not doing as much as I would have thought. Okay. Do that. This is a good place for cliff houses. I can play them quickly here. Oh. Wrong click. There. Let me get one of the big ones. Let's just get that out of the... Yeah. There we go. Still don't have enough space for it. It's fine. What's this next boon? Terrace or Wisp? I'm gonna save a terrace for leyline, given the option. Towers could be worth a lot of points. Yep, 60 and 48. And that mountain shrine, is it looking any better? No. We've got 8 huts to play. That's gonna be a lot of points. Do I have... No more city centers. 20 points. 20 points. Come on. And that's all of the boons for this level, so I can move on. And we will... Okay, so we have re-rolled the building pack, because I took cliff houses last time, and now I'm seeing cliff houses and terraces again. Man, it's so... all these buildings in the building bar, don't care. We move on. Island 8 with only, what is it, like 9 sealed boons? 8 sealed boons? Let's try re-rolling to get where we want. Leyline, perfect. And we get Verdure. Yes, yes.
Sucks that we don't get Guildhall, because that's 12 points onto the leyline. But it is a pretty big building.
Why? Why is it... Okay, this is going to be like a 3 or 4 sealed boon. Yeah, this is only going to be worth 3 or 4. There's no way I'm going to be able to make this work out. And it's a lot of verdures early. I don't know about the flower placements. I think this would be better. Gets rid of some trees. Hold on. I can actually tuck this in here. Hold on. That's a lot further in than I would have expected. Spawns 1 flower in a bad location, and I can't delete it easily. Let's go there. We've got one flower to deal with when we want to place this guy here. Man, I am praying for a blossom boon first. Look at all these trees. Oh, and then I can play another one in here because I didn't spawn any flowers. That feels fine. Can I get one more on this side? I could get more vergiers on top of the ley line, but I'm not going to yet. I'd rather take a seaweed farm pack than a city pack early. The hop fields can be placed along this wall, but like this is where I want to play as many wall platforms as I can. Is this side, and I guess, okay, but I think I'm gonna have to just get rid of some of my early space to be able to get enough points to like continue playing. It's really hard to say. I don't think I'm gonna get, what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4 wall platforms before the end. And if I do, I'll be fine to play them underneath the hop fields here. Do some like long range buildings on them instead. Hey, I'm still happy to see a ley line and get a free sealed boon just like that, you know? Man, look at these lumberjacks. Okay, but I can't place them on this side because I want to be using my, wall platforms to their fullest potential here. These lumberjacks have a long range, so I think they go all the way out. Even though they score so little, they're just a good building for placing far away from ley lines. Let's place those two. We've got 2 seaweed farms, so we can use these guys for points. Where do I want to place them? There and there are too far away. Here and here, I think, are like a decent amount of space apart. I want to find a spot to put them beside fish, though. Lots of fish over here, lots of fish over here. Okay. We play one here, we play another one back here, I think. Let's play this guy first, extending out, and then the second one can be played, yeah, getting a bit closer to him. Like this. And then seaweed field start from the back corner. Sucks that I can't line up fully here. If I play this guy higher, I could push this field underneath it, but no dice, no dice. Wow, that's in range. Can't believe it. We can take a mason, and then I think it's going to be a city pack next. Oh, a lighthouse. I'll take that first. Oh, and we get another seaweed farm pack. Okay, so then this guy can get doubles between these two if I'm lucky. If I put him more in range, he's going to get 18 less points, but he could recover those in seaweed farm placements being close. I don't think it's going to recover enough points. Yeah, that still is fine. And then a bit, but it's a bit to get them to like overlap, but not too much. And maybe a twofer will fit in there. Yeah, and then I can fit a 2 in there eventually. That works. This also works. Does this one? Too far. Okay, so I'll play it like this. Farming pack because they're great around the ley lines. It's in the net. It's in the net. It's so close. You can see the net inside the radius, but it's like, I think it's the center of the net that catches it. That works. Okay. We've got another seaweed farm to place somewhere. This is going to be difficult to like figure out what's going to get the most points. I think just a duplicate over here, actually. Hold on, let me undo that then. think I played 2 seaweed farms so far, and then this makes this a worse position because I could have gotten more points off of, yeah, getting triples, but it's whatever. It's fine. Let's play a hop field on this corner again, or, okay, I can play a wall platform above these guys and then below them. I'm fine with that. I don't want to play hop fields up top, is what I'm trying to say. Cliff houses might actually be good here because I could play them along the cliff sides a little bit, fit them in, but I think I need to take a city center pack a bit earlier than that. Can these masons get in range? No. These masons could be, but like they're taking up too much space. These masons are recovering space, actually. And my wall platforms are going to be over here. They're far enough away that they're fine to be played now. Wheat fields like being close. I think I took verdura, not terrace. We still have the opportunity of finding terrace and a boon, so play them... No, I'm going to play them right beside the ley line. Wait, I could get rid of the flowers here with my wheat fields, and then I could play verdure on top of them. So let's try this and then see... Do you get pulled in? I don't think you're going to get pulled in. I think that's a bit too far away. Let's move you out a bit. And then that one's going to get pulled in. Okay. I just got a message from the game saying, remember to take breaks on your journey. What do the developers expect? You to do a 20 island run in one sitting? I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay, as you can probably tell, I had to go for a little bit last night. Or not a little bit. I had to sleep, you know, go to work. And now I'm back to play more of exactly what I want to be doing, which is getting the highest score in this game possible. I'm hoping to get 3 million. I don't exactly know if that's going to happen, especially because I've accidentally used one of my sealed boons. That was a terrible mistake. And the ley line spawn that I just got on this island isn't very conducive to getting more of them. For those uninitiated, I'm trying to get 54 sealed boons and 20 rerolls stacked up by the last island to do some very specific strategy. That island is going to take me like 12 hours. The islands before it, I don't care how many points I get on them. I can get nothing for all I care. And I will still get like the highest score on the leaderboard by double if my theory turns out to be true. So on this island, we have to play things a bit slower because we need to get as many points on the ley line as possible to give us as many sealed boons as possible. So this is another one that I have to like kind of concentrate on. Not as much as the last run per se, but like more than usual. Because I'm coming off of like a day of not playing this run, I'm going to need to remember where I was. I wanted to play wall platforms along this edge to give myself more space on the ley line. Same thing on this side, so I don't want to take up that space yet. I could be playing a city center all the way out here to get the 5 points on the ley line and not take up very much space, and I think that's what I'm going to do to get some more points. Not think about it too much, just play it. Okay, so there were seaweed fields over here, and that's going to get my lighthouse a lot more points. 51 as opposed to, how much is it over here? 36? That's a loss of 15 points, but you see how this gets 4 points on that ley line? Interesting. Very interesting game. So I'm going to take the extra 4 points on the ley line. You might think I'm crazy, but again, the only thing that matters to me is the amount of sealed boons that I have. So more points on the ley line is always going to be better. I could take cliff houses because they could be placed like along the edges and maybe be in range of the ley line. Not many of them are going to be though, so we're going to take a shaman instead. We're really hoping that there's like a lot of flowers in one of these ranges. Yeah, and then I can start playing mansions close by. We still haven't unlocked terraces, so apart from me getting really lucky and hitting a terrace boon, I'm not going to be able to play like double decker around here. I've already committed to not doing so with the wheat fields here. 22 points. I think I saw more like somewhere else, but this is a great location for it, because then what is it? If I need to get a few extra points, I can maybe fit a mansion or two. Yeah, in here beside both the shaman and the ley line. I don't think I'm fitting another one in like this. Oh, that's rough that the wheat fields just take up barely too much space for it. All right, I don't think I'm playing mansions on this side then. We'll see how that turns out. I'm still fine with a shaman placement there. It's taking up so little space beside it. A shaman's a 1x1. I'm not too gypped by that spot, especially because wall platforms need to go here. I'm not playing anything on this green area here unless it's low enough. So that could be wheat fields, but I don't think they're close enough. If I play the hop fields, yeah, the wall platform definitely isn't fitting over top of this. So now I need to get enough points to progress to the next, what is it? Building pack. I could play a brewery here, but that takes up so much real estate that I don't want to. Let's see how far a house could make it. Yeah, I could be playing like houses or something here instead. I'd want to play the brewery further back. I mean, I can get the majority of my hop fields by playing it over here, and that's also close to the ley line, like closer than what I would want. Okay, so I'm not playing that to get my points. Could I play a mill here? I mean, I'm going to be playing more wheat fields in this area, and I'm only losing out on 5 points per if I play this mill now. So I guess I could get it down. Let me play, hold on, verdure. Verdure could be something that I play nearby. And I'm going to need as much physical space as possible to play this. So we're looking to get, in range of the shaman, and that gets us an extra 5 points. That's nice. Usually I don't use verdures to score, but it's something. This is going to spawn a bunch of flowers. So that means that our next verdure is hard to place, but I'll see exactly how hard it is to place by mousing over and seeing where my next verdure could be played in range of this. So I could get like a no point verdure here, but it grants me some amount of points for being in range of the ley line, and that's the strategy that we're going for, rather than scoring higher buildings elsewhere. Like, I mean, I could put a verdure down here, place some parks and some hermitages around it. That's not what the aim of this run is for. I think I saw +5 over here, question mark? No, I probably just saw it flash to 1, and then I saw the -5. So I think I remember seeing a +3 or a +4 at some point. I need to get it out of range of that top flower. There's the +3. This puts another flower down. Could we get some more trees? +4. I'm not going to fuss too much about it, and I'm just going to take the +4 as long as I can find it. Come on. There it is. Okay. Now we need to get another building in range. I could be playing a... city center doesn't fit all the way out here. Because I've played as many verdures as I can in this area, I'm fine to play lumberjacks. These guys, they might be too tall and not be able to fit under the wall platforms. If they can, a great amount of points. But for right now, I can't play my lumberjacks down there. I'd want to save 1 or 2 for that location then. Hold on. Right beside the shaman. It's 34 points, man. I think I can play this one for 27 and be fine with it, even if... It does have the range to go all the way out here, but I guess I could play 1, 2, 3 lumberjacks over here, not worry about like the 30 points down here. Yeah. This is gonna make my park score less, but like I need the points now, you know? We'll wait to play that lumberjack because we've got a new building pack. Fountains, just because I still don't want to take cliff houses. We just play you in line, I guess. I'm thinking a park, a 2x2 park could fit here instead. I think I'm more comfortable with playing a wheat field on this side. Then we do the thing where it pulls under the statue. Yep, it does. Nice. Hey, and that's our first sealed boon from it, I believe. Maybe our second? I think it's just our first. Also, I got enough points for a regular boon, too. Shrink building or neighborly. I could take neighborly to play a bunch of city centers beside each other. It gets me more points. This is an island that I need points on. So I'll wait to use the neighborly. I'd rather play 3 city centers all right here, and then that does make cliff houses score quite well on this corner. Okay, how would I fit 2 wheat fields in here? One like this, it snaps in because it tries to align to the grid. Hopefully that's enough space for my next wheat field that goes here. Oh yeah, that's going to be more than enough space. So we just go... Do I need to like drag you into place, or could I drag you into I can drag you into place from this direction as well. Let's play you first then. Nope, you are actually getting snapped over instead. So when I play you here, you get pulled in line with the rest of the wheat fields. So we need to play this one first. And then after this placement, which I think aligns on that corner to the grid, I can play another wheat field in here. I'll have the space to plop one down like that. Thinking about where my hop fields could go, I'd rather have this be a wheat field and like this out here be a hop field. Am I fine with this being a hop field? It's got like such a long range that I'd rather play it like further back here. I'll wait on it a bit longer. I think I can play my lumberjacks to get just some points. 25 is good to me. And then do I want to save this location for anything? I mean, it's going to be hard to fit anything other than... Well, I guess a park could go here. Yeah, I'll save that spot for a park. So I can't play a lumberjack up here until I get a park. Could I play one down here? Yes, but they're only 16 points. I could play one further back like this. I could play one completely out of the range of the other lumberjacks down here. Okay, yeah, it fits down here. I'm going to take that spot. And it's in range of the ley line. You can see the +4 points over there. Does that give me enough points to progress? Not yet. We need to play something. Could I play a mill? Yes. And I could play it, like, all the way out here. I mean, I'm going to play more wheat fields in range of this one. So this is a mill placement in the future. Could I get a mill placement on this side for right now that feels good? I mean, hold on. Down below, that's probably taking up... Yeah. Yeah, the windmill probably is, like, an actual hitbox. A mill down here to get those wheat fields feels fine to me. I don't think I'm going to be doing much more than like 4 wall platforms. This would be 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not going to play a 5th one over here, or if I do, it's probably, yeah, it's going to be over top of this mill, and I don't need to stack them one on top of the other. Now I'm comfortable taking cliff houses, or hold on, I'm going to take one more fisher while I wait for a 3rd city center. Once I get the 3rd city center, then I'll take cliff houses. You have the space to... Okay, you don't fit in there nicely. Nothing is ever going to get close enough to you again. So I guess this is a fine placement. Is this? We take the 21 points. If I need points now. Let's get this wheat field in place. Nice. Very nice. Alright. Sad thing about this is that if I play him low like this, yeah, he's going to snap to the grid and waste that space. So I'd rather not for the time being. Oh, and okay, because I pulled you in, I'm not going to be able to pull this next wheat field in as well. If I play it like here, maybe it gets... No. Sure, I'll play one down here. Even if it's wasting that small amount of space, it's fine. The wall platform might end up needing like a bit of wiggle room right here to be placed anyways. Okay, fountains. Don't have enough houses in range to use them yet. I could play one hop field to progress. Houses have about the same range as them. This is going to be a higher scoring hop field. I'm fine to play a hop field here. We'll leave a bit of space for the wall platforms like before. Is that aligned to the... It does align to the wheat field grid. Let me just double check that by showing you that here, the bottom of the hop field is sticking out a bit further than the wheat field. I'm going to place it down here. And look at that. It gets pulled up to match the wheat field. You can also see that they overlap a little bit, like that, the wheat field is slightly inside the hop field. That's because the wheat fields actually have a very slightly smaller radius to help you with being able to get, like, their grid placements perfect. I think that also applies to hop fields and houses, so we can see it a bit more prominently here with a wheat field beside a hop field. Parks, I think, also hit that metric. But if I were to play it beside something like a lumberjack, you wouldn't see as much of this overlap. You'd see half as much. Now, cliff houses or harbor packs. I haven't played any houses yet. Harbors are great to be able to like play down here and maybe have enough range to reach all the way up there. I think I'm going to take cliff houses for the points that they give me, though, besides city centers. I said before that like I'm going to need more city centers, but I'll take them now, hoping to get some more in the future. We're placing a city center in range, so it's just here. And we're going to hope that there's enough space to stack cliff houses behind it. There isn't. No way. Okay, it's just that like this cliff is a bit sideways, so if I walked this city center out a bit, I'd have a lot more space to play cliff houses. Or not a lot, but some amount. I could take up most of the space by, okay, playing something like this. That works, that works. And then maybe I'd get lucky enough to stack something on top of it. Okay, what's next for buildings? I've got enough, lumberjacks that I could play a sawmill back here, and it's just in range for points. That's a fine placement in my opinion. I would want to do another one with this lumberjack down here, but this is taking up too much space, and this is taking up too much space beside my city centers, so it'd just be something beside you again. If I could, I'd play it behind this sawmill, but that's not going to be possible. If I were to play this one here for 13 points, is that taking up too much space near my ley line? I could play you all the way back here, and that works too. I think I'm going to do this one. Even though it starts like stacking them in a weird way, I feel like saving this space for something else, maybe even if it's just more lumberjacks in the future, is beneficial. Now, there were a bunch of fish and seaweed farms out here, and that's where the docks and harbors might be better, right? Like, you can see that there's a 15-point, yeah. There's a 15-point fisher over here. I guess this is more because there's more city centers beside them, but I need these guys to be beside the ley line as well, because that's 2 points, but like, there's such a big range that this is not going to interact with any other buildings that could normally interact with the ley lines. Like, if I place a sawmill here, I have to weigh the option of, oh, that's taking up physical space compared to this fisher. Now, to get enough points, I could just place some mansions. Which side would I want to place the city center on? I believe the left side is going to be better for me. Hopefully that's enough range. I can't test it, like to see how much space it takes up. Okay, if I play this mansion here, or... yeah, this is taking up some space away from the ley line if I play this mansion, but it's worth enough points that I think it's fine to place. I just want to make sure that I can still play that cliff house here. Yes, I can. Okay, so then this mansion is fine. We'll play one here. All right, and now we're looking for another city center before we play any more mansions, houses. I guess all of these buildings are waiting on something then. A plateau. Can I get that to increase our space anywhere? If I saved the area back here with a sawmill, I might have been able to squeak it underneath this, what is it, mountain? But I can't do that anymore. Could I do anything here? No, too much stuff is taking up too much space. And I'm definitely not going to get it in on this corner. So it is just going to have to be played out here for regular points, not for any kind of points that scale the ley line, unless I get crazy and somehow fit it on one of these mountainsides. Just looks like it isn't going to do that for me, though. That's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. I think if there wasn't two different tiers here, I'd have enough space to be able to get this on flat ground, but it isn't enough. Not in its current state. Hold on. Is there a way that I get this? Okay, so if I'm playing a plateau all the way down here, I'm messing up a few of my harbor positions, and hold on, I think I saw it get up to the 18 points. So it's 18 right there. I need it further off to the right. Can I, like, rotate it under more somehow? So, like, if this plateau were to give me 2 points from the ley line by being, like, just in range here, I still don't think I'm playing it for 2 points because the 36 points is going to give me more buildings that are better played around those areas. So I'm going to hold out. And I feel bad getting rid of this many flowers, but, like, I'm not building this area for a hermitage anyways. There's not going to be many places for a hermitage. I think best I'm getting is out here with a few of the flowers. If I get lucky, I might be able to get a blossom here, and then I could put a wall platform down a little bit of a ways away, like maybe on this corner, and get the rest of them with a hermitage. But I'm thinking too far ahead into the future. I should just play a plateau. Now, I'm playing this before a city center that's taking a -10 in points, but everything is taking a minus in points if I'm not waiting on a city center. If I play a plateau like this, it doesn't matter about, like, pulling it all the way to the edge, because, like, these mansions here are still going to be played in range of the plateau. Now, if I'm thinking about it, if I'm putting a third city center down, I want them to be close by to the fissures that are going to be placed here, or maybe on the other side over here. So a city center has to go somewhere within this area. That means that I'm, like... is this flush? That is flush. Okay. Thinking about where I'd want to put my mansions, and I think this is a good enough scoring for mansions. I don't need to put, like, a city center or something on the corner. I might be able to in the future, but it's not, like, necessary. It's not something I need to do. Hold on, this is 19 points, and then this is 25. Maybe I can get lucky enough with a building like this that gets all of the points again. Okay, I'm wasting one space in the center there, but I could put a hut or something to fill that space in. And it's getting me a lot of points. 25 is enough to make it to the next round. Next building pack. We'll take parks. We've got a lot of space for them. And 2 shamans got found. Wow. Okay, so I definitely want these to be in range of the ley line because they're worth 5 points. They can't be in the old shaman location. I mean, they could be over here for... hey, that's 3 points. That's enough for me. And then I'll play one. I don't want to play it down below, even if it's blocking more rays, because again, my wall platforms need to go there. I'd rather play them up above. Now, the choice is on where exactly. This is -4, and it's going to be out of the range of, like, all of the other buildings that would want to detect it, like things like huts. If I play it here, I might mess up some of my positions in the future, so I'm going to wait and not play that shaman. I would like to get more wheat fields in range. That's a very nice, compact location for it. Parks. They're only worth 2 on the ley line, but they do have quite a large range. Or, I think the same range as hop fields. So, like, while I would prefer to get hop fields to be in range, that's not always going to be the case. I said that this was, like, a perfect location for a park, but it's worth 5 points. I'd rather find 2 more wheat fields and put their placements down here. I think I'm going to fill up this side with parks then instead. It is taking up, it's taking up real estate that's right beside the ley line. I think I put a mansion down here, as odd as that is, instead. It's worth 6 points. It needs to be right beside. I'm hoping to get a skinny park that can fit. Never mind, that's a park that I'll place. Sure, a house would be worth 1 extra point, but I'd rather save my houses for like a pure residential district to get more buildings. More buildings mean I get things like more fish kites, more towers. Those things are worth 5, and they're just like free placements. So what am I playing next? I could play a mill to get me to the next round, and because I'm playing wheat fields on this side now, as I've already determined, I think it's fine to play one all the way over here. Mills take up so little space that I could play, yeah, one here on this corner. That works too. Now I need to play one more building to give me some amount of points to be able to progress. Could play a shaman out in the middle of nowhere here to be able to get not enough points to advance. Okay. It looks like there's a spot in the middle here, but I don't want to play a shaman in the middle because I'd rather have something that, like... It's going to take up more than a 1x1 of space if I play it in the middle over here. Effectively. What buildings are going here that are going to be in range? A shaman works. I don't exactly want to play a house over here, and I think unless I get like one of the perfect shapes for it, it's not going to be either. Could I play a fountain out here and have that be in range? No, not even a fountain. Okay, so I'll play a shaman in this corner, tucked it down here. Yes, it is a loss of 2 points. I realize that. I'm fine with it. We'll play one more mansion over here to get a few more points. Try to score enough to get to the next round. I want to save the ability to get to the city center for another building, so I'm hoping that this mansion here saves enough space for... This one can't reach. Okay. Is there any configuration in which it would reach? If it went higher, that's not going to work. If it went tucked in like this, that might. So there's the possibility of me placing a mansion down like this, and then if there's enough space to play this one. No, there isn't, and it's not even close enough to the city center. Okay. So there's no micromanagement that I can do on this corner, but maybe there is with this one. Putting a piece down like this. I could put another one in like this. Can I put in another one out here? No. Can I put you in like this? And then a skinny building going in here. I think that might fit if I get one of the long mansions. Wrong long mansion for it. Can you fit in on this corner? No, you're not 3 wide anymore. Okay, so I'd rather not play you like that. I'd rather play you... Well, we need a different mansion to be played there. Huts are great. They're just very small buildings that can very easily be placed in range of the ley line. We'll play them hopefully out of range of as many, industry buildings as possible. So on this back corner is seeming like the best fit. However, they're not going to be beside the fissures then. And if they're not beside the fissures, they're not granting them extra points. Because they'll give 1 point to the fissures. I think the fissures take 1 point from the huts. So we'll play them down here instead. Now we can play the masons since we played our huts. I'd want to be playing the masons in range because they can fit these like, angled spots like no other buildings can. So here is fine, even if it's a loss of 2 points. We'll look for, is the fountain position right here good? Okay, that's good. If it goes out further, it's not going to be. So I'll take the fountain points while I have them. Now we've got this weird mansion. I'd rather save smaller mansions for these locations over here, or ones that like fit perfectly somehow. If this guy fit in this corner, maybe I'd consider him, but like this is too awkward of a placement. I don't want to do that. This, I still think it leaves too much space behind. If this was a smaller corner, then maybe I'd consider putting it in like this if it was one of the small corner pieces. So then where does a mansion go? I don't want to play here because that's too close to the ley line. I don't want to play here. I said I wanted to wait on this to be close to the city center. Do I start playing houses now instead? Houses like being in this range. Could they be close enough to the ley line? They could. It's only 3 points and I'm not going to get too many of them. Excuse me. What about mansions here instead? Hold on, I said that this one didn't have like enough space to fit, but now it's seeming like it might be able to wiggle into location. If I put it on the bottom and then I can push it into the wall, then there will be enough space for, let me just place this and hope that, yeah, I get this specific mansion. I can move it all the way up to here. Okay, so my wheat fields are going to be cut off and they're not going to be getting points from each other anymore, but these are too good of placements for mansions to let them just go untaken, unresolved. So like this, and then hopefully this slots in again. So we'll need to place it down here, and then, yeah, drag it into place. Okay. And now there is... I don't think it drags as far as I was assuming it was going to. Come on, you can go in further than that, right? I think this one is taking up physical space, so it's not being dragged in as far as it can be. Let's try this again. So like there, and then hopefully this one fits. No, it doesn't. So when it tries to go in further, it's getting pulled slightly off to the right, and that's stopping it from, fitting as nicely as it could. So we play this one first, so that we know exactly what our limits are on this guy. And it seems to be this. That is leaving some space behind by the... Is that space that I'm fine with getting rid of? Because it gets rid of space over here and up here. I don't think so. I think I'm removing that mansion. And I'd rather play something... Hold on. Can you wrap around like this? You can wrap around like this. That's probably better. Can I get the extra points on the shaman? Okay, hopefully that sticks close enough that I can get like an extra mansion in here or something. No, that might be a wall placement right here in the future. Now, about this one that I tried pushing in further. If I do this, that seems like it saves enough space for a wheat field here, but I'd want to see the wheat field before I play it. Oh, look at... Would you look at that? We get a wheat field. Okay, then we're going to see how far this one can... Oh, it maps like perfectly around it, and then the wall can go up this small platform. Okay, if that works. Now we get a small mansion. I think playing it here is fine. Yeah, it lines up with the other mansion. I'm good with that. This one doesn't fit. We'd need another small one. I think I'm still good with playing mansions around the ley line. 6 points on it is like... It's really hard to compare that to anything else. Hopefully this gets pulled in. It does get pulled in. How nice of it. Okay. What about you? Can you... No, because I couldn't fit a 2x2 on this corner, so this guy surely isn't going to fit. Let's play a hut down here for its extra points. It's 14 now because I played more masons. Can I get a higher scoring hut elsewhere that is still scoring the ley line? Nope. Okay, well then I'll just continue my huts down here. We also have a boon that I haven't checked out in a while, and we still have a neighborly. Okay, a duplicate or precious. Precious is less worth it to me because it's only getting me more points. Duplicate gives me another building that could score on the ley line for like an extra 10 points or something like that. Like a fish kite duplicated is usually what I go with. How are we getting enough points to progress? We could play a fountain in this range. That's not very many points. Is this smaller than a mansion? I think it's like the exact same size as a 2x2 mansion, so that's not something that I want, or that's not something that I can fit down here. And it's only 3 points compared to a mansion 6, so I don't exactly want it to be played where other buildings could be. Can a mansion fit back here and gain points? I mean, this corner can. How far back can I push it out? Up to here? That should leave enough space for a wall down here, granting me a lot of points. I'm fine with this mansion placement. Next up, houses. I want to save other buildings to like be played around here, but I think I need to take the points that I have now. And then the wall platforms can be bigger buildings later. Houses don't really work around here. They do around here, but I'm not getting any points onto the ley line. So let me place houses here, close to the ley line, and then move them up afterwards. This is still hopefully going to be enough space for the wall. I feel like that's enough space for a wall to squeak in. It should be, it should be. And then we play you here. And then the next building hopefully hooks in like this and is in range of the ley line. It is not. Okay. I don't know if I want to play this house then. I'll play a cliff house to get enough points to move on. 16, we're going to try getting you as low as we can. There we go. And then you, can you be played anywhere nicely back here? I mean, this works. And we've got a big house. I think I'd want to play the big house further to the fringes of the cliff house section. And then singletons closer to the center. Warehouse or harbor pack. I'll start taking a harbor pack now so that I can, scale a bit off of my fishers and hopefully be in range of the ley line. This isn't yet, but I can twist it sideways to be able to get it in range. And in future, I can be putting water platforms or even straight up plateaus down here as buildable areas. There we go. This fits in the location how I want it to. So there's no more space to play wheat fields over here. I'm going to take a massive loss of points. I'm not getting the 23 that this would score. I'm just getting 7. So it's a loss of 16. But it's what you got to do for ley lines. Lumberjacks. I said that I wanted to play some like over here, I think, in future. And now is the future. Insert the future is now old man meme. Oh, I have a spot perfectly into these sawmills that fits a lumberjack. I'll play that. If for nothing else other than it feels good. That's 3 leyline boons. I feel like I can get a 4th one out on this map easily, if not a 5th one. Where do I want to play you? I think it's going to be easy enough to fit something down here, even if it's another 2x2. So let me play you... This corner feels like it would be hard to fill out. Let's go there. Oh, we get 2 singletons back to back. That seems perfect. Can I fit you down here? I cannot. It's just... Oh, it is just barely enough space. It's just very hard to finagle. There we go. Fortune teller. Sure, why not? We've got... This is all of our shamans. 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5 in my building bar. I would like to get them scoring some base points because, like, I don't want to take a really heavy loss. They are, like, one of the best buildings. Not one of the best buildings, but, like, a very good building to get over here. It's just... I could use a neighborly. It would keep all of my shamans in an area to help score any buildings that scale off of shamans. That's... I don't know if I'm getting... What is it? Many buildings that scale off of shamans in this area, though. Let's see. Let's mouse over and around the area with a neighborly to see what a shaman looks like. Minus 28. Can I get this in here? No, I'd have to get it down here, but again, that's wall platform area. Don't want to take it up. That doesn't work. This could work for minus 4, but that's only taking, what is it, minus 15 off on a neighborly. I would rather not do that. I'd rather play 2 shamans and then my next one be a neighborly one. Like, play shaman 1, and then I would play this shaman like this for minus 21 points, and then I'd play the next shaman afterwards for not minus 36 points, but just, what is it? Minus 6? Minus 6. It feels bad. I don't want to do it. I've got a fortune teller in my inventory. The shamans are going to wait for a bit longer. I would like to get more points with a plateau to help progress. Can I fit it in on, like, this wall at all? It's not going to be in range of my masons, is it? Yeah, there's no way I can get there's no way I can get it in on that back wall. And this doesn't have enough buildable ground beneath it. So if I play it down here, that could work. It's 24 points. Okay, am I going to be getting more points off of this plateau by playing it up top than down below? If I get more mansions, I could play them over here, and then each mansion that I play is going to be worth an extra, I think it's like 6 points, which means I would only have to recoup 20, which means 3 mansions plus some other building. I still don't think that's worth it. I'd rather play it down here. If I play it over here, does that give me... I think if I play it under here, then I have more space for my huts that might also be in range of, what is it, my shaman up in the top right? And I might be able to angle more docks and things like that off of this to be in range of the ley line. Unless they're not able to be played off of plateaus. Ooh, that's rough, because then it gets rid of my space that I want to use for my docks, my harbors. Yeah, you can't be played off of plateaus. That's interesting. The harbor definitely has enough space, so it's only the docks that are difficult, or I could play docks, I think, off of this edge instead. Nope, just out of range. Okay. Then I don't like this plateau placement as much. I'd want it to be further to the right. Come on. There we go. Fine. Good enough. Good enough. Now what's next? Can I play Fountains Anywhere for points? This one is a lot of points, but again, close to my ley line. Don't exactly want to play it. Alright, that's going to be too difficult. We've got another mill. I could play it on this side. If I play it down here, then it's in range of where my wall platforms want to be. If I play it up top, it's taking a point loss from one of the other mills. But it is taking up space that, like, no other building could, except for maybe a wall. But a wall I'll be able to fit along this side and, like, wrap towards the mansion easily enough. If I play it here, that's taking up extra space that I don't want it to be. If I play it down here, yeah, that's still cutting into my wall platform space, and it's not adding very many points. I'll play one up top. And then I guess I could play a harbor. So if I play one like this, how would I play my docks compared to like playing a harbor all the way over here? I think the extra 10 points is worth it, even if it messes up my docks in the future. I'm going to play this, and I'm going to test with my docks where they can go exactly to get in range of the ley line. So 1, 2, 3, like 4 of them are going to fit in here. Yeah, that's fine. So then like this. And if I'm thinking about it, this is where a water platform goes with either warehouses or markets. We'll take a... I haven't put down any of my breweries yet, so a tavern doesn't make any sense. You can take a hut, which now wants to be played in a different location than all the way down there. And I haven't gotten very many fishers. I haven't seen the payoff of putting my huts down here. I mean, what else is really going down here? Not much. Sure, I'm just gonna be playing a hut down there. Park. We've got a skinny park. Does that change where this can be played in range of a ley line for? I mean, I could probably play it here and sneak it underneath the wall platform. Maybe not. Maybe these bushes don't. I would like to try. Wall platforms are still quite a ways off, so I should look for, like, actual park placements. Nah, I don't want to do anything on this side. I'd rather fill up this space with mansions, which I can't do. That's going to be another wheat field spot right there, which then means that I have enough space to play this guy. Hold on. If I can get one of these into, like, the corner, then I'll take it. That looks like more than enough space for a skinny mansion. Yeah, we'll do that. So then mansions now can no longer be played beside the ley lines, so I can play them wherever I want for the most points possible. And, oh, that's tragic. This one doesn't get close enough to the city center. Like, look at how close it comes, though. I guess not as close as I thought, but still, a bit rough. A cliff house could be played up here. Hopefully it fits. That's good. Okay, fountains are still no good in this location. I keep coming back to over here, but it's not happening. What could I play for points? Breweries. I don't think they can be played on stone. They're not going down there. Where would a warehouse be good? Just anywhere? It's not fitting in there. I don't want to fit it. If I could, actually, I would fit it in this spot, but it's going to take a shrink building or something similar. I could play it all the way down here, but then it's not in range of the ley line. This seems like it's the warehouse spot for me. I just need a shrink building. What could I play to get points? I don't want to do the fortune teller yet. That should be played a bit later. Do I play a fountain for its base points? Do I play a park for its points over here? It's only 11. It's not enough to feel worth it. What about a shaman in this location? Its base points. It's hard because these are worth 5 on the ley line, but I think I just need something to progress me. I'll play this one here. Circus grants the, what is it, ley line 10 points. If I can get these on wall platforms right close, that's perfect. We've got more cliff houses to get more points off of. That's the placement. Still not the correct fit for down here. I guess this is just where I place it next. I feel like I should be waiting on spots that are better for mansions, but I am using my wall platforms on, buildings near the ley line, so my mansions can't be high scorers. Do I take the points that I would gain from a tower early? Do I think that's, like, viable? I could play one on this side, because I'm not going to be... No, because it needs to be out of the way of the wall platforms. If it fits in here, maybe. But, like, 14 points is not it for a tower. 35 could be, but this could also block my wall platforms. What else does a tower scale off of? Temples, statues. Yeah, there's not many other buildings being played in range of this. I'm fine playing now. Even if my wall platforms have to be 1 here and then 2 here, I'll be fine with eating a very small sliver of space lost from a single tower. And then towers in the future need to go further back, but that's fine. They'll still be able to be placed around the ley line. There's space down here for more if I need them to just score off of the ley line and nothing else. Does this have enough area to get a wall platform over top? I don't want to take that chance, but like it would be so great if it could. Okay, what am I playing for points then? Mansion down here? Or, sorry, not a mansion, a warehouse. I'll get another warehouse before the end of the game. It'll scale future docks, harbors, fisheries. Sure. The brewery is something I still can't place as much as I want to. If I could have gotten a plateau fixed down there, I would have played a brewery on top of it. It's in range, just barely, of the ley line. Gets all my hop fields scoring. I'll get more parks in the future. I can just play one over here for like 12 or 13 points. It'll help scale my Hermitage, or if I eventually play a monument in that area. Aviary is perfect. I just get to place this wherever I feel like. Rake in the points. A boon pack, Blossom or Verdure. I wanted to take Blossom earlier because there were so many trees to hit. There still are, but like I'm not playing anything over here that's going to scale off of the trees. I could play things over here that scale off of the trees, but I think adding more Verdures so that I can just get more points on the ley line is better for me. So let's go back to the boon pack. We take Verdure instead. And then, oh, hold on. Moved me over to the building bar automatically. Take a mountain shrine, pretty obviously. We've got a new city center. And this mountain shrine is going to continue scaling throughout the game, but I could just take the points now. Interesting. I'm unsure what I want to do exactly. Let's continue with the train of playing huts down here, keeping them close to the fishers. Got a new seaweed field to place. Oh, that's interesting. I could fill this space better by getting a corner. Let's do... Can that fit? Definitely not. This could, though. We've got a new hop field. Can I fit one more back here? And it's still in range of the ley line. I would like to do this. We've got a fisher. This might mess with the dock placement in the future, so I want to play it as far to the right as I can without losing any points. I could also play it out or like in front of this dock here. That works too. Okay. Cliff houses to get some points. Do you fit in behind this guy? Because that would be pretty nice. Oh, you do. Okay. And then this... I don't want to take up this big of a block, but it fits so perfectly that I'll just play it. Next, market. We've got our new warehouse to go here for when... If we get the shrink boon. Very low scoring huts. Let me place the city center down before I do more work. I'm thinking there's the option for me to neighborly the city center to be close by these two. I could play it over here. It's not going to get any more houses scoring off of it. Do I really need houses to be my scoring buildings? No. It hurts to say, but no. Okay, if I put you down with a neighborly here... I could have maybe fit a warehouse in here beforehand. This might be 2 warehouse locations, but this feels like it's taking up too much space, and like a different building could better fit in here. It's not the shaman, but like Hey, a fortune teller. A fortune teller can fit in here. I know that my houses aren't, what is it, the proper size to be able to get to the ley line. I think that's a fortune teller location. And now my huts are worth an extra 6 points because I played my city center. Let's just play this here. Okay, if I play a shaman earlier, I could get more points on each of my huts. I wanted to play the shaman in range of this. It's taking too much of a negative point loss that I don't think it's worth it yet. Yeah. Just a 17-point hut is fine. Mansion, do we have a corner piece? We do not yet. What about a market up top here? I think it's in range of the ley line. It isn't. Okay, so that is where I'm placing the mountain shrine for sure. What's next? I could look to play more vergers, and this is very odd. Since I have 2 shamans here and no flowers placed from the previous vergers, I can just place, what is it, a verger here for 18 points and not spawn any greenery. I'm fine with that. It adds 4 more points to the ley line. I could have definitely rotated that for more points. Let me figure that out. Got a 22-point location. It spawns 2 flowers down below, then I can play it higher like this. This is such a weird way to be playing vergers. That's 20 points. It's 20 points. Come on, spawn that flower. Okay. Is this shaman now in range of... It's in range of 1 more flower than usual, but that's not too big of a difference. Yeah, a park is fine by me. Hold on, does a circus fit in this location right here? Instead of a fortune teller? Yeah, I didn't think so. If there's another shrink building, I'll try putting a circus in here. Shrunken. Hermitage, we'll take it just because we don't have any breweries to scale the tavern and we haven't played any of our houses so far. It's scoring 32 over here, scoring a lot less over here. I don't think I'm getting it any higher than... Yeah, there's a lot of things that I could score off of over here, which if I put a wall platform here, a Hermitage can go on the outside of it. That's a possibility for the future. Okay. And right, I already checked the sawmill. It's not in range of the ley line. The sawmill, I don't think, is in range of the ley line from over here. Not since... Oh, well, it is, but sorry. There's a hop field in the way. There's no way for me to rotate it on that edge. What else are we able to play now? I don't want to play the mountain shrine. I feel like that's going to be worth a lot more in the future. The fortune teller? Okay, so I need to be playing buildings that are worth at least 20 points per to make a fortune teller, worth it to keep in my inventory. If I play the mountain shrine now, I'm going to be getting, one, maybe I could eke out a second boon pack with it, which then means that my fortune teller gets an extra 20 points. Do I think I'm going to be playing enough stuff to be able to give it that extra 20 points? I would need to place... Oh, that's a lot of houses and mansions to scale it. It's literally just the, the flowers and the trees that are scaling it so much. Maybe I get a few more parks in range, but, I don't think it's worth it. So let's play the mountain shrine now to get some points. Is there going to be enough space for a second one? Yeah, I feel like that's enough space for a second one. I could make sure that there is by playing it in this. Yeah, it's still 150. This is 152, and this one doesn't delete that tree yet. So there's enough space for 2 mountain shrines. Man, even with this poor leyline spawn, and I don't even have my wall platforms yet, it's working out much better than I would have thought. Temple is worth 20 points, but I think with where the... I think it is close enough with some of the wall platforms. I'll take it. Do I take it now, though? It's not providing me any benefit now. I'll take a temple. Or, sorry, a tavern. Because it'll give me more options. Even if I don't play it for a while or it's not worth that many points, it's worth more than no points currently. Docks just have to go here. There's no better spot for them. This is where my next wheat field was. No, it doesn't fit. Oh, it does. We take those. We take those. That's another sealed boon. Okay, so we've got 14 in the back pocket. We're a third of the way there. Just under a third of the way there. With only 2 ley lines. And I've still got, what is it? A few rerolls under my belt. A lot more boons. So I'm going to be getting more rerolls. So I think on this run I'll be able to hit my breakpoints. If I'm getting like a lot more than I expect, I could, what is it? Like attempt to go even further. By that I mean, what is it? Instead of 54 sealed boons, how much is that? That's 16, I believe. Yeah, because yeah, okay, so it's 16 boons, what is it, that I can grab from a sealed boon pack, because there's 20 to begin with. One of them is travel, so that's removed from the pool. Sorry, no, it's 18 is the amount of sealed boons that I need. Okay, so it's 20 boons total at the beginning. One of them is travel, which we've removed, and sealed boon can't give you another sealed boon, so then that means that there's 18 to grab. To be able to get all of the boons once, you need 18 sealed boons, and it does give you all of them, what is it, in order. When you start opening up like your 19th one, you then get your first duplicate boon. Once you open up your, what's the math for it? Your 36th pack, or I guess, sorry, 37th pack, then you get your first triplicate of something. If I open past 54 sealed boons, I get my first quadruplicate of something. I'm hoping that's level up because it gives me so many points at the end, but the more sealed boons I get past 54, the higher chance I get of a quadruple until I get to a full 18 sealed boons. What am I playing for points now? I said that I wanted to play the, what is it, Fortune Teller pretty soon to give its points. If I get another 2 building, or sorry, if I play less than 6 buildings here though, it's worth it to play the Fortune Teller later. So we're going to look for some amount of buildings that I can play to grant me points. There is a 12-point fountain over here. Not great. There is a... This? I don't know if it's low enough, you know? Otherwise, it'd be great to play here in these locations. It doesn't have enough range from over here. It doesn't have enough range from over here, surely. And definitely not from over here. Okay. I could play just more mansions to get there, but they're so low point scoring that I don't want to. I'd rather play something that has more impact. I can't play that. Could I play a tower instead? I'm going to be playing more masons, more, what is it, residential buildings. It's fine. It's fine if I don't get perfect towers. Hold on. Is this better? I feel like there's no wall platforms that I want to play over here to get things in range. If I try playing you here, you're in range of the other tower. Can I push you far enough out that you aren't? Let me do it like this to see how close I am to getting out of range of that guy. Quite. If I do this instead, that can also work. It's 44 points instead of 46. If I keep pushing it back, that's another... Okay, no, I can't keep pushing it back. This is the closest that I can get on one of these angles. And then here, I'd have to play it on like a wall platform or just like really far down below to get all these buildings. No, that works. That works. Okay. It blocks me off from placing any wall platforms in this area, though, so it might not be where my towers go in the future. This is still a placement. Okay. On top of the hut. It's so funny. Oh, it can just go on top of any of this angled terrain here. Okay. Now any building gets me there, so I can play one of my poor mansions. Well, not exactly poor, but, like, not good mansions. Like, it's 11 points on one. I'm used to seeing 30 and stuff. We can grab walls. Let's see what our next boon is. Add statue. So this I can play in range of the ley line, and that gives me points. Precious doesn't give me anything, so we take the statue. I'd want to play it in range of other buildings as well. I don't think anything is taking up this, apart from maybe another mason in the future. Where are most of my buildings going, though? Because like they'd be going on wall platforms. I guess this is close enough to where one of the wall platforms would be. I'm fine with playing it here. But before we do, it's a fortune teller. And I said I wanted it to go in this location. We were possibly waiting on a shrink building boon. I might have removed that from the pool. I'm going to say that I'm not going to find it, and I'll just play a fortune teller here. Even if it isn't a perfect location, it's a location. And now with that placed, I can wait for building packs, but I think I should just play the statue first. Does the fortune teller earn more points off a statue than it does normally? Yes, it does, actually, so it is better to play the statue here first. Come on, you can fit. Trying to wiggle it around, but there's no place to wiggle it into. Okay, so that's all my points to get to the next building pack. We're looking at 5 sealed boons off this ley line. I think I'm going to be able to get it to go around once more, maybe twice if I'm lucky. Maybe. Monument definitely can't be played in the area. It just has to be played, I guess here works. It's in between the parks and the city centers. Interesting. There was a wall spot that I had lined up. Let's see if that works. And it is pushed in far enough that it's not going to stop any of my wall platforms in the future. So I like this. Can I place any more? I maybe could after a wall platform goes down. This is another wall placement. This is another wall placement. Yeah, it just seems like I can fit the outside of my current structures with a bunch of walls. Hold on. Do my mansions have any? No small corners yet. I'm waiting for a mansion that I can, what is it? That's like a size 3 to be able to fit into this chunk. Maybe. We have a cliff house that can be played now. It's taking up a lot of space on the inside. I think I'm more comfortable with this position here. We'll give it a bit of extra space to make sure that something can fit in that slot. Fisher, that's an easier placement. Just go down here. We've got 11 back here. We've got 22 over here. 33 over here. Hold on. And they like city centers at, what's the rate that they do? 6? I'd like to play my city center somewhere in this area. It's not, like, this building is really long range and it gives 5 points to the ley line, but, like, I can't take a minus 104 hit, and the amount of points that it's going to give me, or just, like, the peace of mind that it's going to give me is fine. I'll play it out here. Hold on, is the Fisher going to be in range of that? It needs to be, like, in this patch of grass. Can I get that done? I can. Okay. And then we can play this guy for, yeah, 39 points. I'll play 37 because he's tucked into the back corner first. We're going to get more fishes. Hold on. I think that might be the 2 points. That's the 2 points from the ley line being lost, which is like the entire point of this run. So I need to replace that. We'll play... Hopefully this fits. No, it looks like we're only getting 1 fisher in here because I'm not going to fit another one in that corner. So like this works. Okay, next one. Fish kite, easy choice. Huts, still want to go in this area. Yep. Tavern, still not good enough. Ooh, maybe I could have gotten the tavern beside this fortune teller if I pushed it back a little bit more, because like I think I've pulled the fortune teller off to the right instead of off to the left, and there's 2 blocks of space in here. That is my bad. There is no other 2 block spaces in here. I guess I can always get it along this edge. Still gets me the same amount of points. It still gets me the same amount of points. Okay, where does my next plateau go? Don't want it to be there because that's where the docks are going to go. I can't get it into the ley line on this side, can I? I think I've already tried that. I'm going to call that a wash. And I think I've tried everything with getting it onto, yeah, this. Okay. Let's just play it. I can't fit it in over here. This covers up a lot of flowers, but it's fine, I guess. Can I get it behind the city center into the wall? No, because this corner is sitting over an edge. Yeah, okay. So it has to be played down here or somewhere else. The plateau waits. The plateau waits. What am I playing then? A Hermitage, ain't it? Yet. We could start playing some of our parks over here. And then a monument afterwards. Really, there's not enough space for that guy. Okay. There is going to be enough space if it's a skinny one, though. I feel like I'm going to save a few of my parks. That feels like I'm committing to too many if I keep placing them. Well, I never checked these guys if they were in range of the ley line. What about you, like, underneath? You down here? No, that's not in range. It's a great amount of points for a shaman. Not a great amount, but, like, higher than what I'm used to seeing on them. What is next? I could place another tower to get me to my next point total. Sure. Water platform first. Well, it doesn't matter if I take a water platform or a temple. I'm just trying to get to my wall platforms as quick as I can, because then I'll be able to place a lot of my bigger buildings. We have yet another tower to play, and it would be somewhere along here, I think. I'm not so lucky as to get one. I could play a water platform here if it's a square to set up warehouses. Okay, so I'd want to play it a bit further back. Or a market, question mark? How much is a market worth down here? 29 points. I feel like it's going to be worth more elsewhere. Oh, it doesn't fit here, and I didn't check that beforehand. Okay, well. Hold on. Is a water platform fine here? What's the market looking like? It is in range of the ley line, too. I like this. I like this. It's not perfect. It's not great. But it is passable. Can I give myself enough... Okay, a 32-point tower is fine. If I can get it on this wall in such a way, yeah, that's fine by me. I will need, what is it, wall platforms in that area, though, so it's probably going to go down here anyways. No, I might even play wall platforms over top of that guy. Okay. Let me get the market out of my inventory. What's next for points? I could play mansions for a baby amount of them. I guess in between this plateau is fine. Does that move up automatically? It does. That's maybe good for me. There's not enough space to fit this guy in. There is enough space to fit this one, though. Let me just do my next building pack. Finally, wall platforms. Okay, okay. So, do I start building from the bottom or do I start building from the top? Let's see if a park can fit underneath this first. We've got a... I mean, a wide park is fine. I prefer a skinny park because it takes up less space, but I can get skinny parks in on the right side. And then we put a wall platform down. Does it fit? It does not because it hits the tree. Okay, so we can't fit that in. Can we fit a fountain in underneath? Or does, like, the water count as something that can be hit? So here, and then wall platform. Nope, the fountain's spire is too tall as well. Anything else that's, like, very thin? I think those are the two thinnest buildings in the game, so no. Which then means that I can't place this exactly flush with the wall. I need to play it a bit lower because this one is, like, where I need to be basing my positions off of. Let me play it starting from... Do I play it in the corner right away? Oh, the statue is blocking, like, this wall platform placement. Or I guess the masons are a bit, too. And the mansion? Okay. So if I play you here, can I play somebody... It's just about right aligned on this tree. It's not exactly even, because I'd rather have this guy, like, twisted towards my other wall platform, but this is fine. Okay, so then I play 1, this is 2, and then I could play, like, 3 beside this mill. That works with me. So let's start with the one that's granting us the most points. It's not closest to the ley line, but, like, it's on one of the ends of our wall platforms. Let me see what the other side looks like, actually. Don't you dare tell me that this tower or these mansions stop me from playing the wall platform as, like, easily as I thought. Yeah, like, if I can't place this wall platform here, huge mistake, huge mistake. I wonder what's stopping it. I think it's the hop fields down below, and I can't get it up high enough without it hitting the mansions and the like. Oh, and the mill is stopping this one, too? Okay, looks like I'm only playing wall platforms on the other side, except for this one here. Let's get this guy down. You were being played here with you being shimmied as far to the left as you could be. Can I move you up at all anymore? Yeah, because I'd rather have you flush with this and eat up a bit of space to the right so that I can play some mansion fit nicely over top of this. It does fit smoothly. Okay, that's good. So that can be fit in, or I can still fit in the small corner piece here. Can I fit in any other mansion that's going to give points off the ley line? You are a no. You... Yeah, like, none of these are going to be close enough. Okay. So I still don't want to have something extend onto this wall platform, because I'd rather have a wall be played in between them, like this. I still can't play anything underneath. Okay, okay. What am I playing on this platform now? Circus is not it. This is where I could have put my market. Hopefully I'll get a second one in time. I could play a fountain up here for 3 points, but that feels like a poor placement. I could play a brewery, but that's another poor placement. It's too big. I could play a monument. It's 4 points. It's... Okay, so it's granting me, like, 62 over here. That's... It feels like I should be playing it for 62 instead of... It's not too much of a difference. It's 4 points. It's a long-range building. It's almost on the cusp. I'll play a monument here. I want to see. I just want to... Yeah, double-check that the fish kite is 10 points. Okay. We have a new boon. Please be shrink. Please be shrink. We see sealed boon. We have to take it in all regards. Always. I also messed up, and maybe a temple could have been played on this wall platform. I guess the exact same could be said about this one here. It's just not going to score as much off of the masons. I have a small chance of getting a demolish for this, but I kind of need to play off this wall platform to get things in range of the ley line as I'm playing them. A warehouse could go up here, but that feels like it's taking up so much space for just 4 points. Not many other things have that kind of range, though, is the thing. I mean, could I play houses up here? I could play a few. I could play one, because a wall needs to go in between these buildings, I keep forgetting. This mansion still isn't the correct type. Let me keep cycling through mansions until I find one that works. Tavern. Play it for 32 points, or wait on the breweries. Wait on the breweries. These could be played on, like, really low wall platforms. Or, if I was so lucky, plateaus. Hold on. Can a plateau go all the way down here and still have a good brewery placement? Wait, it could have good hermitage placements. It's not high enough to hit the ley line, but that's a more worthwhile hermitage than what I've seen so far. Let me grab brewery. It's definitely not in range, but again, that's like a fine placement for brewery. It's better than not getting any placement at all. It's interesting to use plateaus all the way down here like this. It's not something that I do often, just because usually plateaus you want to place beside, like, your city centers. Hermitage is 48. How much is a brewery? It's 29. How much is a hermitage elsewhere? I think the hermitage, it's getting 6 points from the plateau. I could get 26 points over here. I could get, if I play a plateau over here, I could get 46. And possibly more if I play more quirks in that area. Okay, what's next? We've got a dock, which I could place, and the water platform here messes up the ability for them to hit the ley lines easily, so now I'm going to need to play them in weird ways to try to get them to stretch far enough, or place another water platform down to play them off of. If I place a dock here, like this, it's still not in range, so I'd need to place some stuff like over here. Hold on, can I angle you in far enough? You hit it. Doesn't look like it. You are definitely not going to. Could you? No. What about with your back turned to it? Oh, I think that hit. No, there's a 16 point here, but it goes down to 12 points out here. If I maybe... If I rotate it inwards, there's a possibility. Feels like that's as much as it'll allow you to rotate it inwards, and that doesn't work. Again, very close. You can't play docks off of other docks. Okay, so I would be looking for something to be played in like this direction here, but I don't think a water platform is taking up that little of space. Unless I get it underground. Okay, so let's try placing it here, and then we get a dock facing this way off of it. That scores off the ley line. I could maybe get a second one here in range. If I rotate it like this a bit, maybe. I could have this water platform come further out then, like this. Let's try this here and see if I have space for 2 docks. Because like this one, very easily in range of the ley line. This one here, very easily in range of the ley line, and it seems like I have enough space for 2 of them. That's good. And then I also have the space to play a warehouse here. Yeah, and it's out of range of the other warehouse. That works. It's a good enough placement for me. Okay, a temple. There's no way that it fits beside this monument, right? Yeah, no, didn't think so. And there's no way that I can rotate it. There's not going to be enough space on that wall platform. We've got another dock. This one is one of the long ones that I'm not going to be able to place in range, so this one I just play for as many points as I can. I guess it's the 23 points over here. This feels like it could be a good harbor spot, though. I'll place a harbor over here or something, or it's got a slightly larger range. It could have its back up to this. What's next? Got some cliff houses that I can place. Those ones are usually easier. On this island, these are easier buildings to place. I should be more specific with my wording. I think that still leaves enough space for an extra house to fit in there. I'm going to move this up a little bit just to give it some wiggle room, so that I can fit one of the corner walls, cliff houses in there. Next on the list, we're still waiting on a mansion of a particular variety. We play houses for points, I guess. There's nothing stopping us from doing so. I don't want to take up that much space with a house. I'd rather just play it over here. Yeah. Okay, let me see if this actually has enough space to put a building into it. Okay, it doesn't. That's good information to know. So I'd have to either place a house like this, or I can get a tighter wall. If I don't get as tight of a wall, I feel like I can still wrap it around in such a way as to, yeah, get points from it. Okay, so I'm still going to wait on a mansion to do this, and it gets played... Hold on. I want to double check that this absolutely has no way of fitting. Oh, it does. It does fit. It just needs to come further out than what I expected. Okay. So we have to wait on that building. More houses. Oh, that's a nice fountain. Okay. We've got a mansion, and it does not give me the correct corner. Okay. We've got a mason, which is not going to be in range of the ley line here. This is going to stop a wall. This cannot be played on this corner. Now that we know that there's a lot of placements over here that have gotten stopped by wall platforms, I can play a mason down here without repercussions. Can I play it further off to the right without repercussions? Not really. Okay. So it's just a 1-point mason, but that's 3 more points on the ley line. It's good. It's good. The mansion can just go down somewhere. Is there not even a good place to put this? Yeah, because there's a plateau down there. There was... Is there actually just like no good place for mansions anymore? Okay, I wait on it. My plateau can be played down here to get a hermitage on it. in range of... Hold on, let's see. It scales points off the fissures. It wants to be further to the right, though, to get more of the parks. So here, roughly? I can't walk it up the wall at all. That is 42 points on a Hermitage, compared to if I were to play it without the plateau, getting 57. Let me play my 2 parks, get them in range of the Hermitages, both of them. And this one, that's fine. It's not perfect, it's just good enough. God, I would hate playing on this island normally. Okay, we've got a 2x1. Can that slot in here? Oh, I didn't save enough space for this spot right here. Tragic. Still the wrong building variety. And there's no way that you could fit in. Okay. There's going to be no more houses that are played over here. I'm waiting on playing a wall platform, though. If I could get this right beside it, though, then I'd be fine with playing it. So let's get it on the wall. Let's try to move it over as far as we can. And that seems like it's as far as it'll go. I could play this and then just say the wall platform has to be moved a bit further to the right. Sure. I don't think that's shooting me too much in the foot. This also works because we know no wall platforms can go on the highest rung here. They could go a little bit lower on this one, unless this hop field is in the way. This is where a demolish would be really good. I don't want to play this tower too far out either, because then it's going to do the same thing. What about playing you up here? You're in range of 2 towers, you down here. But you're not in range of the ley line. You could be, though. Sure. We're still waiting on placing this wall on one side. This one, we don't really need to. It's going to get in the way of playing this wall platform, though, which is rough. I could do... Maybe I can snake it in somehow? I don't think it gets close enough here. Yeah, it would need to be rotated really awkwardly. There's not another one that can fit in here? No. And we're waiting on other wall platforms to be able to place stuff that wraps around this wall. Okay. A hut? Ah, that's what gets me to the next round. We've got a new market. Can I put this market on a plateau anywhere that's going to give it points? Not on this side. Over here could work. It's not in range of the ley line, though. This isn't either. Yeah, it needs to be played on a wall platform, and I'm not taking up an entire wall platform for just one market. Man, can it give me the correctly shaped cliff house? Hold on, can I get any cliff houses on here in range of the ley line? Yes? I'd want to save small ones for it, though. So these guys still get played up here. Alright, we've only got 2 more boons to pick up.
Yeah, we'll take a level up.
Yeah, I want to save that spot for something else, some other building. I mean, this is a 2x1. It might fit over here easier. This feels fine. This also does. Somehow fits. Okay. We have a skinny park. Can I get a skinny park on this? I can. Does it get points? It does not get points to the ley line. Can't pull the trigger yet. I think I can go around one more time with this. I'll have a duplicate on the fish kite. That's 20 points. There's a circus that's going to give me another 10. If I get one more wall platform, I get a temple in range. I think I'm going to play a plateau down here to get my breweries in range of these hop fields somewhat. If I do it on this side, though, I'm going to be hitting one mason. And maybe the tavern can be in range of these guys at the same time as being in range of most of the city centers. See, like, it's 40 points here. It's, yeah, 42 is the most that it can get. So if I play it on, like, the edge here, that gets rid of my shrunken warehouse spot. But, like, I might not need the shrunken warehouse spot. If I get two taverns, one goes here, the other one goes right behind it. And then my brewery should be... Hold on. This doesn't have enough space? Yeah, that doesn't have enough space for brewery. This is worth 14 points instead. If I place this, then it locks it in, and that's not good. Let's see how close the taverns get exactly down there. I feel like they're within range. Okay, so then, wait, the first one would be in range. If I put them sideways like this, both of them should be. Maybe, it's not a high chance. I'm not going to chance it. I'm just going to take the points that the brewery gives and the points that the tavern gives and have them be separate from each other. I have space for both of my breweries down here, which isn't... I do? Like, they should take up half this plateau, and that's it. Surely. They take up slightly more than half a plateau? You're kidding me. And that's, yeah, that's even overhanging the edge a little bit. There's no way that I can get any more space here. Okay, well. Let me see if this brewery can get any more by being pushed up. Nope. It is getting all of those hospitals. Anyways, okay. Fountain positions. I could place them beside all the parks here. 18 compared to 18. This deletes the tree. It's fine. Don't need to worry about the tree deletion. What's next? I can't play my fish kite because I want to be able to duplicate it. I can't play my temple because I don't have a spot to place it near the ley line, and I want to get those 20 points off of it. Mansions, we can play those and see if we get any small ones. I know that I have no good spots to play them anymore, so... Random bullshit go, I guess? Hold on, I said that I had a good spot for a warehouse down here. That'll get me enough points to get to the next building pack. Got another mason. Said mason can go all the way out here. There's not going to be wall platform. Like, I'm not going to have enough wall platforms. They're not going to be numerous enough for me to want to place one all the way out here. So mason. This is still the wrong shape for a cliff house. Okay, we've got some more parks. I tried getting parks in range here and none of them worked. I could play one here and then my wall wraps around to be too big. I don't like that. I don't like that. Hey, it's a 12-point park compared to like what I was playing them over here for. Yeah, not enough. Not enough. Houses. Where could I put these guys down for points? In here works. Alright, I'm fine to play a tavern in range of this now. Oh, I played a park on where I wanted to play the tavern. So it's not going to be as good. It's not going to get as many of the cliff houses, but at least it's still in range of the ley line. I don't want to take up this space. There could be something else that gets played here instead that's in range. I don't know what that something is, but it's possible, you know? And the extra, what was that? It was 41 points there? This is 29. That's not a space for the tavern. Yeah, it's 41 compared to, like, I remember getting it down here, right? Yeah, 34. 36? 36. That's a good enough amount of points. Does it block my wall? Nope, my wall can still actually be behind. Do I play a wall for points? Because I don't think I'm getting 5 around to the temple, right? 24 is not bad, and I can play another one that extends off of it that continues gaining more points. There's no way I connect it to the city center and connect it to the previous wall. Let's open up our next building pack before we do too much. We still don't have the perfect cliff house for it. I don't think we're ever getting it. This also saves space for if there's a singleton. Hold on. This guy might be able to fit down here. Nope, that's where a singleton goes. Okay. Well, we're waiting on 2 singleton cliff houses then. We got one of our boons. Let's see what that is. We've got Blossom. We have to take reroll. We have to take reroll. It's a chance, or it's higher chances to get more ley lines on the next island that we see. Wheatfield. Wheatfields can no longer be in range. I could. This is what I could use the screen space for. Sure, it does push the wall out by a bit, but this is 5 points, and it's like almost in range with that. Okay, I'm only going to go for 1 more on this ley line. I don't think I need to play as particularly as I have so far. Or, like, up until this point. Because I've got 1... If I get another wall platform and I get this temple in range, that's 40. I think it's, like, around 80 or 90 points that I need. So, 20, 40... Another 10 points from these walls. Hold on, let's get this wall in range. 15 points. And, yeah, the tower's blocking it, so if the wall's a little bit over, then that's fine as well. There's no way that this wall connects with the old wall, right? I'm going to try this just for, like, my own sake. My god, it can. Is there any way that I can... Hold on, is this the stretchy side or is the other side the stretchy? That's not the stretchy side. This feels like it's the stretchy side. Okay, so that connects. If I twist it in a bit more, it still can. If I twist it in 1 more, can it? Oh my god, it can. Oh my god. That's such a crazy placement. Okay, it works. It works. We go for it. It's actually not as many points as the other one, but this saves more space for walls to go along, like, this side here. And I guess that could be worth it. Yeah, there's no wall that can be played around this corner. It's a crazy wall placement, but just placing a base one is better. By base one, I mean this one that doesn't connect to the other archway. Can I get it in the statue range as well? Yes. We'll play it for 15 points. And it's not even taking up that much extra space. This might actually be an easier connection to make. We've got another water platform. I've got 2 markets that can be played. One of the markets could maybe fit on a water platform here to be in range of the ley line. Let's try. Nope. I don't even care if it's a loss of points. I just want to see a market be in range of that ley line again. We play another one here, because I know that no docks played here can be in range. And that is in range. Okay, so I'll leave that water platform down so that I remember this spot for a market in the future. What am I playing for the points to get to the next round? Okay, Sawmill isn't worth anything, Circus isn't worth anything, Shaman I want to place in range because it's an extra 5 points. Houses I can play for a menial amount of points, but enough to get me to the next round. Yeah, I do just have to eat that, like, oh, I'm playing 8-point houses. This is a first for me. It's so hard to swallow this pill. They're like just getting points off of each other and nothing else. Oh, finally, the wall platform that I was looking for. Okay, so if I place it here, there's going to be enough space for the temple, for sure. If I place it here, no, I should just place it here first and then move it up off to the right if I need to in the future. This, let me grab my temple. It's worth only -5 points. That's not as many as I thought. And I can back it up enough so that I have enough space for a wall in front of it, like this. I'm fine with locking in this wall platform position. So this is 32 points, 35. Okay. We then grab our temple. We can place it here for... Oh, it's still -5. Ah, because I can't scooch it up far enough to get the extra points, I don't think. No, I thought the wall here is giving it an extra 10. I thought I saw it at -5 before. Where's the +5? Okay, whatever. Kind of fine with playing this now. My last boon might be a score mult or something that can like increase the temple score that is being given to the ley line. So not yet, not yet. Oh, and now the cliff houses are taunting me. They're laughing at me. I think there's a seaweed field placement here that got all 3 of them. Yep, like so. Not even. Okay, well, I'm not getting more seaweed fields, so I can mess up the Tetris to be able to get more points off of them. We've also got 2 circuses, so I'm feeling like circus 1, circus 2, and that gets me that gets me 10 points on it twice. I'd want to do that after my temple, though, so I want to get enough points to get through this round. I need another 170. My brewery can't fit down here. It's just like a base point 5 building. Okay, fine. Or base point 4 building. Park over here is all right. All right, that's our last boon. Let's see what it is. Score mult. This is exactly what I was thinking of. Now, hold on. A terrace could not be placed around this anymore. But if I got that add terrace boon earlier, I would have, and it would have made it so much easier because I could play like 6 mansions, maybe 7 on top of it, and that's an extra, what is it, 42 points onto the thing. This, though, this score multiplier, we use it, we grab our temple, and instead of it giving 20 points to the ley line, it's giving it 32 points. I don't care about the -8 being score multiplied. That does not matter to me. Look at how much that filled out. Okay, and then I could score multiply one of my fish kites. It doesn't like to be beside the temple. Really, it doesn't like to be beside the temple. Okay, well, I'm going to backspace that and then play my fish kite first. No, because I need to duplicate my fish kite, and to do that, I need to play all of these other buildings first, which then also means that I can play this market here. I don't care about the -10 points. Hold on. If I'm doing a -point strategy, I might as well use a level up boon afterwards. Let's back up that temple. Let's make sure that we have our score multiplier and our level up. We've got our duplicate for our fish kite. So I need to play my markets and my mansions somewhere. My market and my mansions. Let me see if you're in range, actually. A market play down here is out of range of this temple. I guess if this one's out of range, then the other one necessarily has to be. I don't know, man. All of the mansion spots just feel bad. I think I can just start making a stack out here, I guess. That was the one mansion spot that I needed over there. Didn't see it for long enough. And now we get it again. Okay. Now I need enough points to get me to the next round. The circuses will help. This will further tank my score when I play the temple, but that doesn't matter to me because, what is it? I'm going into the negative with the temple anyways. Going more negative isn't going to matter. Okay, and then here. If I put this guy further back, do I get like an extra house in here or something? I could maybe, or I could get just another wall. This wall doesn't work. Does this wall get close enough? This wall does, but I might need to like do something specific with my temple to make it fit. Okay. Let me back up the circus. Play it for fewer points, but like on the cusp of it. It is on the cusp of the range of the ley line. Okay. If I rotate it, is that going to help at all? No, definitely not. So 1. How was I getting +9 on this before? Oh, there it is. It's getting one more house if I move it up further. And it's also hitting a mansion too. Okay, there. And now I need to play something that is going to be away from the ley line. Show me 8 points somewhere. Fine. I don't need to get exactly 8 points. Those 2 buildings. Now we're going to go into the negative. So we score multiply our temple. If I place it further back, I have a chance of getting a wall in range. So let's do that. Let us play a market down here for a negative amount of points. Hey, and that's enough for the sealed boon too. That's great. I don't know if we have enough to go around the horn one more time, but I might as well try. We need to play these buildings to be able to duplicate our fish kite now. So hut can go down somewhere. Hold on, more negative points. Shaman can go down here. What else is going to give me negatives? Placing a market in a poor position, which, yeah, I only have bad positions for it. I don't think there's anywhere that I could get it in range of things that I want it to be. And then we level up to get out of this. So yeah, Hermitage isn't going to be negative when I try placing it somewhere. So we level up. We have a new wheat field to place, and it cannot be in range of the ley line. Tragic. We have buildings to place to be able to get to the duplication that I want to. Here. This can just go anywhere, I guess. This can just go anywhere. This hut needs to be in range somewhere. It's going to have a position there. The houses. Could I fit one in here? Does not look like it. Okay, what about a wall? That is in range? Oh, this is one of the things that I had to play for a negative. Okay, so I can play this one at the very end of things, though. That's one. Could I play a second one in range? If this somehow bridges the gap. No. There is also these walls that I can play, or like, I guess one here. Maybe I get a second in range by like sneaking it up somehow. Okay, regardless, let me duplicate my fish kite. And then we score multiplier our first one. 122 points I saw. 104, I just need to get it there. 128, that's fine by me. And then we'll be getting 55 with our next one. 70 with our next one. Maybe we can get up to 85. There's an 85. Okay, don't need to use it yet though. Let's see what we have. Let's use that fish kite. There's no other buildings that are going to help scale the fish kite that I get in like this building pack or the next. Or there's like one building pack that I get ahead of this. And it's not going to be much. I'm not going to get there. I'm not going to get there. As much as I want to, I don't think it's happening. Hut goes anywhere in range. The cliff house, maybe it can go in range? No? Down here, perhaps? That might mess with the walls. Let me try placing one here, and if it messes with a wall, then I'm not going to do it. Hey, it messes with a wall. I'm not going to do it. Yeah, and then there's no way that this scores enough. Okay, let's move on to the next island. Before I do, just because it's funny. The laddering wall trick. I mean, it's a good thing that I did the laddering wall trick. This doesn't fit because of a mason, and because I put down this wall platform no longer fits. No, come on. This wall platform doesn't have anywhere to go except for down here, but like, only my brewery is going to be able to be in range. Maybe a house could from this corner. Let's go. So a wall can give it an extra 4, a brewery can give it an extra 4, and then a house is in this corner. Let's play you out here, assuming that I'll get something that's small enough that can fit in... Oh, it's not close enough? Okay. Hold on. If I do you like this... That doesn't work either. Here's one. Wait, you're in range, but your S-block brethren is not? So that isn't in range. Interesting. Can I get a cliff house in this area? Maybe if I get it underneath one of the wall platforms, or like in between them? That's not happening. Okay, let me try doing the zoom out trick. I don't think it's happening. It is the 17-point cliff house. And I don't think I have much better up here anymore. Man, the lengths that I'm going to get one extra sealed boon, I probably shouldn't be doing it like this much. I'd rather just like do another run where I get more ley lines overall. And I say that as I still like look for a perfect placement for this cliff house. Can I get this and the sawmill down? I can get you like this, and I can get you like this. That works. This might be enough. Because then I get one more wall down in range. You have 2, 3 more rocks. Okay, so I can't play the wall platform yet. I would need to play houses that give me enough points. Yeah, that's not happening. And my draw's on 3. It's not even likely that I get enough. Use a sealed boon to get a sealed boon. Imagine. Okay, we will Hail Mary it with this last wall here, but it's not looking good. Stretchy side? Come on, I remember this working before. There it is. Yeah, look, we're 2 rocks away, so that's like 8 more points on the ley line. If I got one more building pack, like another, I guess it would be 2 towers, something like that. It's fine. We've got... This gave us a lot more sealed boons than I was expecting. Let's move on. Wow, a full, like, 2.5 hours spent on one leylined island?